get to see this happening. You know how rare it is for the planets and stars to align? That is exactly how it feels when real, breathing, living legends come together in one grand stage, musically aligned and shining brighter than ever. Dear guests, here at last, it is truly an absolute honor to welcome them on stage. One and only megastar, Miss Sharon Cuneta, and Asia's songbird, Miss Regine Velasquez Alcacid.
Hello!
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Wow, baka legend ka.
Ka-legend, sabi ko, Nana, mag-alamat na tayo. Baka si Maria Makiling.
Hanggang dulo po ng script, nakalagay ko legend eh. Magandang hapon po, mga mama.
Magandang hapon.
Welcome to Marriott, of course, and welcome to Resorts World.
Thank you to all our friends from the press.
Yes.
Na-miss natin sila.
Na-miss namin kayo. Akalain nyo na-miss namin kayo.
At saka everybody watching us on FB Live on the Marriott Resorts World channel. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for being with us this afternoon. Alam namin napaka-busy niyo pong dalawa, no? So, ang mangyayari po ngayong hapon, magkwentuhan muna tayong dalawa. So, I have a few questions of my own, if you don't mind. And then later on, I'll give the floor to our friends from the... Baka hindi ako makaalis dito ng buhay if they're not able to ask you all of their questions. So, my first question is, kumusta po ba ang isang megastar at ang isang Asian songbird? What have you been up to recently? Would you like to share anything to our friends from the press and our viewers?
Ako lang siya.
Madami din.
Nag-aasap ako, and I'm so happy I'm able to do that kasi ako naman ang buhay ko talaga kumanta lang. But during the pandemic, kung yung iba sa inyo napapanood, siguro nag-Facebook ako, kami ng asawa ko kasi he was encouraging me to sing. Kasi I was having, nag-anxiety ako and singing really helped me a lot. And then plus, you know, I get to also entertain people, you know, via internet, yung ganyan ba na nasa bahay lang ako. So, it helped me a lot. And then ngayon, back to work na ulit ako. And I'm so excited kasi I get to be with Ate Sharon again. And kasi actually, after ng concert namin, like 3 years ago, we were going to really tour the show. But unfortunately nga nagkaroon ng pandemic. So I'm so happy that finally we are touring this concert. By the way, this is isa siguro to sa mga pinakamagandang concert na nagawa ko kasi ang ganda-ganda talaga ng lineup ng songs. Plus, syempre kasama ko yung bituing nagniningning forever.
Alam mo, may mutual admiration society kami.
Minsan nakakadiri na rin eh.
Oo.
Sabi ko po, we don't care.
Masyado naming laban isa't isa. Ako naman, everybody knows I've been campaigning, and in between all those days, I played for ang Provinciano, for FPJs ang Provinciano in Ilocos Sur. So, it's been very hectic, close to toxic of a schedule for me. Halos wala nang time to do anything else because the spare time that I get, I have to spend with my children, of course. And then, unlike si Regine, I call her Nana, sorry. So Regine, I have missed singing very much kasi wala akong weekly show unlike before, unlike Regine. So, napahinga yung boses ko masyado in the 3 years halos na wala akong concert. So, parang I'm starting over again. It's like a muscle hasn't been really worked out. So, I have to do all these vocalizations again and singing again just to wake all the chords up again. And I'm excited because when I'm with Regine on stage, parang comfort zone because you're with someone you trust completely because she's a very generous performer, co-performer. She is, for me, the best. And she shares that light with you. She doesn't, yung kaya ka nang kainin ng buong buo, pero niya ginagawa. Because I'm alto and she's soprano. which makes for a very interesting
Yes,
performance
actually,
actually.
yes.
And cute kasi pag nag-blend na yung mababa at yung mataas. So she's I love working with her.
Wow, that sounds really interesting. No, mas nakaka-excite manood ng
Yeah.
Iconic, June 17 and 18. Plug ko lang ulit.
Oo, tama,
Kasi-
June 17 and 18. Repeat po ito nung Araneta concerts with a couple of changes, a few
Yes,
changes.
yes.
Na-miss nila sobra mag-perform. So we're in for a huge treat
Yes,
talaga.
and
no?
it's actually parang a kick-off for our US concert tour in July.
So, tayo muna bago sila.
Yeah,
Di ba?
ito muna.
Thank
There
you.
are people
Pinas muna
flying
tayo.
in. Actually, we were told, maybe it's okay to say.
Yeah.
There are tour groups from Guam who are flying in to watch us dito sa Marriott.
Yes.
So we're
Because of
excited.
because of the pandemic, everybody's just really going out. They've started to book trips and watch live shows. Kasi wala talagang we started living with the virus. Of course, these shows, these establishments that put up these shows naman, make sure that the venue is safe and everybody's vaccinated.
Oh, yes, especially here.
Yeah.
Especially here.
And we'll be at the Grand Ball,
Yes.
the Marriott Grand Ball, which holds a bit more people.
Yes. Alright, talking about the Iconic concert, can you please tell us more about it? Specifically, I want to know what made you decide that this year would be the year to bring it back live on stage. We're just coming out of a pandemic. What made you decide na ito na, let's do it?
Kasi kailangan na natin to. We need to get out of our homes.
And feel our audience.
Yes, and start living again. We cannot be, di ba? Oo, paralyzed. Parang ako nga ang feeling ko, yung 2 years na yun, parang it has robbed all of us of experience, of everything. So, it's about time. Medyo okay naman na tayo ngayon. Siyempre, konting ingat pa rin. But, kailangan natin to. Like, me personally, I need it. I need to see a live audience again. I need, personally talaga, I need to be on stage again. This has been my life, for 25 years.
Okay lang, 44 na yung iba dyan. Hindi, pero di ba Nana, kasi we're the same in that we get our energy as we perform on stage
Yes.
from our audience.
Yes.
So it's so difficult to perform, like when I did a Mother's Day concert online for ABS-CBN, a fundraiser, and it really was so different. Parang hindi mo maibigay yung gusto mo ibigay kasi parang hindi ko nakikita yung nanonood, yung walang energy to feed off of.
Yeah.
So it was so hard for me. We're looking forward to that. We have to open up the heart.
Of course, we're all very thankful to the IT gods na talagang they gave us all the avenues and platforms and resources to bring entertainment online. But of course, as you said, I want to echo that. Sobrang iba talaga. I personally, if you are saying you need this, I need you to need this.
Thank you. And you can compare talaga.
You can. It's very different. You feel the energy of the performer, the artist, and vice versa. Iba po talaga.
Tsaka yung kasi, the audience. It's the whole experience of going to the venue, seeing your friends there, and yun nga, like you said, there's a certain energy that you feel when you watch. It's the whole experience talaga of watching a concert and performing.
Then saka di ba pag performer ka rin, all that energy that, hindi mo nahahawakan pero nandun.
Yeah.
That's directed towards you.
Yes.
Yung dalawa lang kami sa stage and thousands of people with the same energy and the same kind of love that are all being directed at us, towards us. Parang sobrang nakakabuhay.
Yeah.
Yung ayaw mong tumigil yung show, pwede yun.
That's true. So very, very soon, thousands of people, 2 nights, of course, will see you perform live once again. Nakaka-excite.
Yes, and those that missed Iconic the first time around sa Araneta Policy, they get a more intimate
Yes.
experience with us here because the Grand Ballroom holds about 3,000 something people as compared to Araneta which holds 15,000. So it's more intimate, we're more up close a little bit, and when we're on stage, we're just ourselves because we're friends. So we look forward to having a lot of fun with our audience also.
Alright, speaking more about the iconic in 2019, which is really groundbreaking. The sold out show even won the new award for best collaboration in a concert. We want to know, how will the iconic 2022 be different aside from it being a little bit more intimate? Are there any elements that you felt you will retain from the 2019 iconic, because literally so iconic?
Siguro will probably change a few songs, like siguro updated lang kasi syempre mga naka 3 years na rin yun. But basically we wanted to retain, kasi yeah, like Ate Sharon said, it's our hits. And plus, yun yung magic kasi ng concert eh. It's our songs.
Our songs na
Dinuet,
kino-combine namin, na may
namin,
ibang voicing, ibang, yun ang exciting doon.
Oo, abangan nyo na lang yung tangga na...
Ready na ako!
Yes, I know, ate. I know, ate. Ako,
Ready pa, we can tell.
Nagbabawas pa rin. 20 pa.
Ako, ano lang, siguro, hindi na ako pwedeng magbawas kasi baka
Tama na, baka
mahirapan na ako.
Aircon pa lang, nawawala na si Regine naging fan.
Hindi, pero yun, basically, it will be almost the same as, kasi feeling ko lang yung repertoire nun, yung magic talaga ng concert.
And it's
Saka a
already-
lot of people missed it the first time around.
I think it's really already very iconic. So it will stay that way somehow, right? With the
Medyo
little
updated lang ng
tweaks.
konti.
Thank you. How different would it be now that, we are in the next normal?
Yeah.
Aside from, knowing na may mga safety protocols and all that.
Siguro kasi may protocol na tayo dito sa ating bagong normal. They'll just have to wear their masks. But parang ano lang naman yung personal, para din safe sila yung mga nanonood. And I think a lot of us are vaccinated naman, so I think we'll be
Siyempre
fine.
kami, alangan naman, parang alangan pag may mask kami
Yes.
habang kumakanta.
Siguro bubutasan natin yung mask.
Hindi tayo
Di ba?
magpapamask.
Di ba?
So, yung audience namin, we kindly requested.
Yeah.
Margaret kindly requests them to wear their masks. Yeah. For their own safety also, and ours.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody will cooperate kasi ang tagal nating hinintay na makapanood ulit ng concert. So, please don't sabotage this freedom.
Yes, let's take care of each other.
And I think a lot of people are used to it na rin naman eh.
Yes. Oo,
So parang it's really nothing, parang it's a second nature na for us
Yeah.
nowadays, no? To protect ourselves.
And you're
the
more-
people that,
You're more conscious when you're not wearing a mask.
That's
Like,
true.
Actually,
Kasi you may be vaccinated and the people around you might not be.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
those who aren't, we respect you, but please be a little considerate of
Also,
those
oo.
na, syempre, running kami sa...
unless gusto nyo na ina-alcohol lang po kayo. Parang ayaw mo yun, di ba, Te?
First-hand
Di pag
experience.
Sandali, for my next song,
Sanitize mo na yung buong stage.
Parang nakakasulat.
Baka 5 hours na yung concert.
so last one, bago na naman work.
Nakakasulat. Wala namang gumagamit ng word. Yung na lang ba?
Naalala ko lang.
Let's ask our Facebook viewers. Pag-comment po if you know the meaning.
Supil. Sa'yo ko na natutunan yun yung supil.
Ako na
You
lang.
learn new things every day. Thank you, Mr. G. Alright, my next question will be about the creative team behind Iconic. This year, the concert is produced by Full House Theatre Company, or FHTC, and will be staged, of course, as we've been saying, the lavish Marriott Grand Ballroom. Can you please tell us your experience with creating Iconic 2022 with this new collaborators?
Yeah. With the new ones, basically, because the show is set already, except for the new changes. Ako kasi from the beginning, kahit before the Araneta staging, noong 2019, nung tinatanong ako anong gusto mo, ang sinagot ko lang, ay, kung anong gusto na Regine yung gagawin ko. It was full trust. Because she's so knowledgeable. And I have to say, knowledgeable about music, but also about all my songs. So I made her, I just left it all up to her because I respect her so much, I believe in her so much, and she just came up with a beautiful repertoire. And our arrangers, Regine and Julio Campo, of course, came up with the most beautiful arrangements. So we gave our audience a beautiful experience. I'd like to be.
I just wanna say, I realized I know her songs more than my own. I memorize, mas memorize ko yung kanta niya kasi sa kanta ko. Tapos pag ako ng concert, alam mo yung first concert, nanonood ako eh. Ay, ako na pala. Meron ako mga ganang moment.
May ganun ako. Ano ka ba? Di ba sabi ko sa'yo kanina? Sabi ko, naiinis lang ako yung parang kung kumakanta na si Regine, ano kailangan ko yung tapa ako? Gusto ko lang manood. Totoo yun, that really happened. So,
But we're so excited.
I can
Hindi
imagine.
masyadong talo pa.
I can imagine that happening at the backstage, no? Siyempre, ito na naman yung word ko, ma'am, legends.
Baka legend ka din, ha?
Sabi ng script eh, hanggang dulo nga po, legends eh.
At least hindi pa rin ang sinuko.
O, diba?
Paalaman.
Hindi, papunta na dun, te.
Alright, this is my last question before I give the floor to our friends from the press. So, you mentioned that the concert is musically directed by industry pillars, Mr. Louie Ocampo and Raul Mitra. Of course, this is under the direction of Paolo Valencia.
Yes, my
Please tell
nephew.
us what you expect from these entertainment, the powerhouses in the entertainment
Our
industry.
first director was Roel Santiago, who also is part of the FPJ San Provinciano cast. And unfortunately, because he plays two characters,
Magiging tatlo na raw, by the way. Kaya hindi na niya kinaya. Sinabi niya,
ako kay Roel.
huwag mo na akong pag-direct.
Oo,
Kasi
kasi pag sabi niya, sabi sorry, I had to say no, hindi ko na talaga kaya. Na ngayon, being part of the show, intindi ko kung bakit. So, and then, it's not that Paolo was second choice, but Paolo is, for me, one of the best now. Not just because he's my nephew, but I saw the guy grow up and really learn the trade. And Paolo is a go-to director nowadays. So I'm very confident in Paolo's abilities to keep the legacy of Iconic.
Yes. And
to,
you will.
And to
Yes.
interject some
Yes.
new
Yes.
blood into it.
Yes, yes.
That's very interesting. Yes.
Yes, yes. Nakalimutan ko yung sasabihin ko. Hindi kasi si Paolo, he's been directing me actually, di ba? Like yung concert ko, yung 30, he's been doing all that shows. Ang hindi ko lang masyadong makuha yung binibigyan kang instructions pero tinitita ka. Ang hirap.
Tsaka nakita natin, wala nang ganito siya kalit.
Tita Reg, can you...
Tita, you stand here when you get okay, anak.
Diba kasi parang growing up, diba parang we got used to the director talagang Sharon, you go here, you go...
Tsaka
Regine,
tayo yung tumatawag ng tito.
Diba? Exactly. Tapos nga, kumakatita ka, yung gano'n eh.
Direct Paolo, if you're watching, please take note.
No, but I'm excited to see how he's going to also put his, new ideas in the concert.
Oh, Paulo's really good.
I'm sure he is. I mean, we've seen various concerts directed by
He's directed his dad.
Yes.
And, you don't get much better than directing a Gary V.
So
So,
nga yung tatay niya.
si Martin. Si Kuya. Gary V, the one and only.
Thank you for answering my questions. That's just the beginning. So now, I'll give the floor to our friends from the press. You may now ask your questions. If you have questions,
Kasi sawa na kayo sa amin.
Raise your
although
hand.
Tagal natin di nagkita.
Oo, tawag.
I got the mic.
starting off with,
Shari, Reg.
What are you? Kahit ko yung Mario.
Thank you for giving the vibe and the energy. Okay, first off, happy birthday, Reg.
Ay, oo nga, magba-birthday pala ako. 25
Malapit na.
na ako Huwag hanggang doon lang.
27 na ako.
Oo, tama. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
may we get your birthday wishes, Shari, for our 25-year-old.
Many more.
Tested na kasi kayo, no? So I think,
Hindi, Kuya, cute ka. May you have many more 25 birthdays.
Yes, thank you very much.
No, but
what are your
really,
thoughts,
I
Shari?
just want her happiness to be never ending because she's so happy. Lalo na kay Ogie, kay Min, her family life is fantastic. They're really blessed. And career-wise, what else can you What else can she do that she hasn't done already?
Gold
or
star.
proven?
I haven't been given
No.
the chance.
You are a legend.
But I wanna be a legend in the,
Institution.
in the
Legend
Gold
like...
Star. Oo. So, can I?
Open auditions?
No, but truly, sa career niya, I just wish na hindi siya huminto. Because she's the parang standard that is...
Iconic.
No, she set the standards for everyone. Lahat ng mga
Correct.
bagong singers na
Yes.
sumasali sa concerts ngayon, o sa mga contests ngayon, o parang ang peg lagi si Regine. So even may coach and a judge on The Voice, kids before, parang pag tumutunog Regine, buwing bigat na yung ano ko na, bukod sa mataba pa ako noon, buwing bigat yung ano ko na, iikot ba ako o hindi. Kasi parang, if I wanna hear someone sounding like Regine, I really would rather listen to Regine herself kasi siya yung peg ng lahat. Although, she's such a good influence on them, we have produced so many great singers. But there's nothing like the Arabian. Yeah.
Okay, only the best for
Only
our
the
songbird.
best. I'm just blessed that she's also my friend.
Okay.
I really look up to her as a singer.
Okay. Wala ka bang plano mag-withdraw anytime na? From anything. Shall we?
Nakapag-withdraw
To
ako.
concentrate on
Oo.
iconic.
Yeah, nakapag-withdraw ako pang grocery. Bakit naman? Yung asawa ko nag-withdraw din siya pang utilities namin. Kasi ganun lang ang nag-withdraw sa amin. Yung asawa ko nag-withdraw lang. Hindi ako dapat kasi lalaki. Nakuha ko. Pangit nga naman ko ito. Oo. Pero tuwang-tuwa naman kami. Oo, napapalakpak na kami kahapon eh.
Okay, sorry. Salamat lang for giving us that light and levity na dito sa question nito.
Pero hindi ba totoo nakakatuwa? Nakakatuwa for us.
Okay, kay Rex naman, sa konteksto nito, may plano mo ba mag-withdraw din? Because you were saying yesterday na nahihirapan ka na kumanta.
Hindi, kailangan ko kasi birthday ko. Kailangan ako mag-shopping. Diba? Shopping ako. Ano pala pwede ko sa'yo? Mag-withdraw ka muna. Kaya, kailangan ko ano bang gusto. I-cash mo na. I-cash mo na lang. Actually, ako rin. Gusto ko gift sa akin, cash na lang. Mas madali. Kasi kung matanda ka na, lahat na, magbibenta na ako ng mga bagat na oras na. Kasi na siya nagagamit itong mga to. Parang hindi ko na. Wala hindi pa nagagamit. Na-inspire kay Mariel.
Teka, kumang lang naman to. Rex, as I was saying, na medyo nagulat na kami that you said na yesterday sa asa pa na medyo nahihirapan ka ng kumanta. Which is not the case, I think.
You know, when you're a woman, there's so many changes in your body. When you give birth, you know, I'm going through menopause. We hate menopause. You know, alam kung ano yun eh.
Ako pumos lang.
Pumos lang. Yes.
Hindi ko pa
Mag-post lang tayo mag-post. Plus, yung mga anong tawag dyan, hormones, it affects your voice.
Kahit sa lalaki actually, kahit lalaki na singers na kilala natin iba,
Nagkakaroon talaga.
hindi mo na nahihit yung dating nahihit mo. It has to do with aging.
Yeah.
Yeah, pero ito, kumaniwala abot pa rin ka San Pedro po.
It's not the case actually.
Ako hanggang Cuneta lang eh. Siya lampas.
Nagbago na rin. And kasi nung bata ako, parang kahit tulog ako, kaya ko kumanta. Yung, parang nananaginip ako kumakanta. But it's not like that anymore. And you know what? It's okay. Because
Yes, it's okay.
now that I actually feel yung medyo may konting difficulties in singing, mas actually na-appreciate ko siya. Only because nga may konting effort. May effort na. Dati kasi wala talaga.
Amo, kaya pa rin niya. May effort lang na
May
konti.
effort lang. So,
Ako walang exercise in 3 years. Almost 3 years. Over 2 years. So, ang workout ko ngayon, kailangan throat talaga, vocal cords.
Hindi, ganun lang naman kasi talaga yun eh. You just have to get used to it again. There was a time I also wasn't singing. Remember, I was telling you that, whenever I would do concerts lang, dyan lang ako kakanta. Tapos, the rest of the year, I won't do anything. So, tapos magreklamo ko, bakit ang hirap na hirap ako? Yung pala, hindi lang kasi, hindi ko lang siya ginagamit. But now that I've been using it, it's a little easier. But like I said, may effort talaga. My voice also has changed. It doesn't sound the same. And you know what? I'm okay with that kasi ang weird naman kung parang 50 years old. Hey! Ganun pa rin.
Boses si Ocho ka pala.
Di ba parang
Abnormal naman yun.
Ang weird eh. Ang
Weird yun. You have to go with the demands of your body as
Exactly.
you age. Although we may feel like we're still in our 20s, because as all of you
Yes.
know very well, as you age,
Your brain does it.
yeah, your brain and your heart are the same. You're just a bit wiser because you have more experiences. Pero don't you all feel like 23 kami, especially kami, we have young kids. So we're so in tune,
Yeah.
we're just in tune with what's new and the times because of
Yeah.
them. So we think like young people. We're not childish, we're childlike.
Yeah.
So
Which is a wonderful quality.
wonderful quality to have.
You shouldn't, yeah.
Also,
I'll
ganyan ang
lose
feeling
that.
namin, the batch of the press team, at all ages. We feel like we're in our 20s, di ba?
Wow.
That's true. All of you watching us who are young, like you're in your teens, your 20s.
Tatanda rin kayo, tandaan niyo yan.
At magpasalamat kayo pag tumanda.
Nakalive po tayo, nakalive po tayo.
Sorry.
Mabuti na love yung tumanda kaysa sa madegi ka naman.
Yeah.
Diyos ko, mabuti na yung buhay ka
Pero
muna.
tandaan nyo, sorry. Nasasaniba na.
Tsaka sana ganyan pa rin ang boses na
Ano, final note, ano lang siya, I wish you equanimity. I've known your struggle since this season started. And as well for Regine also. The balance and equanimity.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for
Love
being
you,
iconic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sir Mario.
Mario Gumara, always ready to deliver for you.
Yes. Do you have a question?
Yes, Ate P! May na-miss ko yun, Ate P!
Sexy ka, ha?
Oo, parang nagpapasikat. Papagtaas nga lang.
After the 29 icon, how did you, paano niyo preserve yung friendship?
Yun ang maganda. Parang
Ano pa, paano? Nagpadala ka ba ng mga niluluto mo or nagpunta ka sa mga bahay? How did the
Hindi,
friendship?
kasi ang bahay niya, parang pag nagpunta ako, siya naman pa nagpunta sa akin, parang excursion dahil sa traffic, di ba? Quezon City siya, ako Makati. O lalayo ba ako, magkakabite pa ako ngayon, doon ako boboto. Oo. Stinap ko muna yung construction. Stinap muna namin yung construction ng bahay hanggang matapos yung kampanya. Priorities muna. Kasi may tirahan pa naman kami sa okay. Pero, going back to that, kami ni Reg, ako, I'm happy to say, kasi marami kang katrabaho. You become nice to one another, pero hindi lahat nagiging like me and Judy Ann. We're celebrating the 20th year of our friendship this year. See, so July and I, we became much closer after our movie. Kami ni Reg, that's how I feel also. Although, yun na nga, may kalayuan ng mga bahay namin, hindi kami nawawalan ng communication kahit hindi every day o every week. Na, kasi pag nag-love ka ng tao, tapos sinuklian ka, tapos nakita mo lalo yung pagkatao, ganun din siya, lalong lumalalim, lalo siyang napapamahal sa akin as time goes by. Talagang yung kahit, feeling ko kahit mga hindi na kami kumakanta ng mga may apo na kami kailan Nate, yung parang feeling ko magkikita pa rin kami pag birthday ni Nate, pag birthday na nung isang anak, birthday niya, yung surprise sa kanya noon, yung gano'n, like kaming, parang ako gusto maging part ng family nila. So, kasi pati si Ogie, nauna kong maging friend si Ogie, 80s pa eh. Oo.
Kasi hindi ko siya kayang maging friend.
Sabi ko, nung araw, kala ko, sungit-sungit mo na. Sabi ko, kasi hiyak ako.
Titi-text niya kasi na ako dati. Pero Ate Sharon, I'm sorry. Pero one-sided lang itong friendship na to. Siya lang, hindi ko pa kaya.
Ayaw niya mag-upgrade.
Talaga. Pagka yung nakakakuha ko ng message, sorry, Sharon Cuneta.
At sinasabi niya sa akin, Diyos ko, hindi ko pa rin ma-accept natin.
Ha? Pero hindi ko
May pagkalok rin to.
Hindi ko talaga kaya. Tapos dati, akala niya masungit ako. Kasi pag kayo nakikita ko siya, nakaganto lang ako.
Hi, Regine. Tapos, parang hindi na ako kinakausap.
Hindi ako makasalita. Kasi nga,
Busy siya.
kasi,
Nakikinig ng music.
Di ba?
Patagdalit pa sa akin to?
Hindi ko kaya. Hindi ko talaga kaya. Tsaka yun talaga, honest talaga, hindi ko kaya.
At sinabi niya, ate, kaya ako
Kaya.
sabihin, hindi ko talaga. Parang sira. Ngayon,
Hindi ko talaga
na hindi
kaya.
pwedeng hindi niya kayanin.
Pero ngayon-
Maghuhubaran na kami sa
Naman.
isa't isa.
Yes. We keep in touch actually.
Yes.
Whenever there's anything, I'd always text her and she would always reply.
Yeah. Tsaka nakikwento ko sa yung mga sikreto ko.
Yeah.
Mga best. Ganun.
Kaya lang hindi ako magalang kwento niya. Nakakalimutan ko.
Amnesia. Masarap na kwentuhan eh. Recha,
Kung gusto mo
ano yan
mag-release
ate?
yan.
Ngayon, mag-vent ka lang. O, di ka mag-aalala.
Walang mararating. Nakalimutan ko na nga itatanong mo. Hindi, but for me, real friendship doesn't have to like be yung hindi yung
To be
lagi
together every day,
oo, na
oh.
lagi mong check parang feeling ko nga pagka gano'n parang ang insecure na
Oo, parang napaka-needy.
diba? Parang, but real friendship is like this, like we haven't seen each other obviously in a long time, pero nung nagkita kami
Parang kahapon lang.
yes,
Oo.
parang continuation lang nung pinag-usapan namin. Ganun lang. And as a matter of fact, when we talk on the phone, ganun na kagad. Diretso na ba?
Diretso, para walang
Parang kapit bahay na.
Oo, ganun lang yun. So,
Ano yung,
yes,
ano yung support ng mga husband? Kasi ibang-ibang kasi kayo talaga pag
Ay,
nagsama
hindi.
yung mga tawa nyo eh.
Mahal
diba?
na mahal talaga
Oo.
ni Kiko si Ogie to begin with. From the beginning
Yeah.
pa. 2005 ba yung ano na? Hindi, 2008 ba yung
Yeah.
concert
Yeah,
tour ko
yeah.
sa States nakasama ko siya. Naging close. But they've known each other since Ogie was in high school, Kiko was in, grade school, and Kiko was in high school. Tapos nag-UP silang pareho. Magkakilala na sila. So, sobrang magkakasundo talaga kami.
ang cute ni, diba, senator nga siya, sasabihin ko, gusto mo